I'm going to put some more contour on because it's too pinky. Way too pinky. I am going to Virginia this Thursday through Saturday. I am so excited. It's going to be with my mom and her friend, who's also my friend. She is around my mom's age, and we are going to have a fabulous time. Also, one of my friends, Amy, is going to be there as well, so we will hang out most of the time. I wanted to go with her, with Amy, but I'd rather go, well, I don't want to say I'd rather because I'd be good either way going with whoever. However, I have not seen my friend, my mom's friend, in a while or caught up, so I want to go with her. But also I could go with Amy, but I couldn't go with Amy because she is going with her family. So that is the thing here. Now I'm going to use this matte spray. One sec. I don't want you to see her. Oh. At least she's in a bra and pants now. It looks amazing after you put that on. It literally brightens up your face, and what the main job for it is to keep your makeup fresh and on. I love my eyeshadow. I think it looks phenomenal, but a lot of people might not think so, but that is okay. I am not a pro at it, and I know that. I am actually pretty bad at it. But I think I am getting better. So that is what is important. By the way, I have been making this. I cook a lot because I enjoy it, and I want to cook for my husband one day. And my boyfriend will become my husband, hopefully. Anyways, so I cook this very delicious meal called bacon wrapped chicken, and all it is chicken, bacon, brown sugar, and chili powder. And it is to die for, and we made it yesterday. I don't know why you said that it was just so good. I had to tell you all about it. I think it's weird that we have to open our mouth to put on mascara. I want to soften up the line. There we go. So I went to... There we go, she's dressed. I went to my friend Rebecca's church. She's now one of my best friends. Her and Nick, my boyfriend, are my best friends. Other than that, I don't have any best friends, sorry. And I will tell you why in just a moment. But, so, basically, I went to her church yesterday because I worked a minute walk from her church. And I could not make it to my church because it has a 26 mile. It starts at 10 and I had to work till 11. But I ended up working to 11:40 because I was there and kept getting customers. And I worked alone from 10:40 to 11:40 by myself, and it was amazing. It was so fun. I enjoy pressure, and I know that is weird for most people, but I enjoy it because I feel like I do a better job doing it, and also after I feel better about myself because I feel like I did a good thing, I did a good job. And so it was really, really good. I made everyone, it's a cafe, and I made everyone try the drinks before leaving, and they absolutely loved them. This one girl was like, "It's perfect, I love it, it's phenomenal, thank you." And it was like a young girl. So I was very, very happy about that. And I was very thankful that to God for helping me make those drinks, because all glory to God, we can't do anything without him. And also, I like my voice like this. I kind of wish I had an accent. I think it would be fun. And I feel like I'm annoying a lot of people, but I feel like other people will enjoy it. Like, my boyfriend will love this video, I'm sure, because he loves when I talk like this. Anyways, so about my best friends, I will start off with the one from a couple months ago. Well, the first one of the three horrible ones, they were in line too. So the first one, she ditched me for a guy, and she was mad at me for a volleyball tournament that I picked a name that she did not like for the team name. It was so petty and so immature of her, but she did that, and then I didn't support her and her boyfriend, which they weren't even dating yet, and because of that, she got mad at me and broke up our friendship. The second one, I was at her work. Her mom's owns a bakery, and I was there, and I was holding her baby because she was working as well. And then I run to the bathroom with him because he smelled like he had crapped his pants. So I went to the bathroom and I looked, and he had just pissed his pants a lot. It was literally sagging, and that's why I thought there was poop in it as well. And then I strapped him in and went pee myself because I really had to go and no one else could hold the baby. So I did that, and she starts banging on the door. She's like, open up, I need my baby. And I go, okay. And anyway, so then she takes the baby and was like, what were you doing, or something like along those lines. And I was like, I was going to the bathroom and checking his diaper, and he needs a diaper change because he peed in his pants. And she goes, as long as he didn't take a crap, he is fine. Like, he is going to get diaper rash, but I didn't say anything. That's her child. She can do what she wants. But I think that is such a mean move on her part, on a mother's part, to not change the baby's diaper, whether it's pee or poop. You must change the diaper because they will get diaper rash from either one if it is sitting too long. And then I have to tell you about my dream after this. So then after this, she told my whole church that I'm a molester. I molested her kid, her baby boy of 10 months old or less, and I'm a pedophile. So I was really upset. I didn't cry over it, except for like literally 5 seconds. And then I was like, screw this. Why am I upset? I shouldn't be upset. She wasn't even a friend for the last 7 years. Ever since she met her boyfriend, she was not my friend at all. All she did was go to him and hang out with him and everything else. So I was like, why should I care? If you didn't have time for me back then, why should I care about our stupid friendship? And so anyways, when I was sick, she came and saw me very, very often. But I know It was to get the juice and the gossip because she is the biggest gossip I know and ever have known and ever will know. She is not a good person, even though I thought she was. We were friends for a little over 20 years. And my other friend that I just talked about, we were together 9 to 10 years. And then there's one more friend, and this is the worst of them all. So I did them in order. The first one about the boyfriend, whatever. The one about the pedophile, wow, that's a little extreme, or a lot. I was being sarcastic. And then the last one was a friend of 2 years, a best friend, and we talked every day on the phone for 5 hours or more most of the days. And so she sent me this video. So I have mental illness because I have PTSD and trauma from being raped back in the day by my ex-best friend. Anyway, so she sends me a random video out of the blue saying that mental illness is demonic. And I go, oh, so I'm demonic, eh? First I said, LOL, what the frick? And then she blew up my phone the next day. And I was like, what do you want? Like, why do you keep texting me about this? I don't want to hear it. I'm not watching the video. Leave me alone. Anyway, she kept texting, and then I started cussing her out. Naturally, I was mad. So I cussed her out. Then she cussed me out. Then she had her 16-year-old son call me on the phone, text me, saying how much of an ugly-ass bitch I am, how I am a fat bitch, how I am 300 pounds, which I am like 200, which is still a lot, I get it, but I am not 300, I'm not even close to 300. And so he said I was 300 pounds and eat ice cream every day, and I need to go eat some cake. And then he called me gay boy. I'm like, I am not a boy, but okay. That was the worst, stupidest insult you could ever do to me. And I didn't care about this. I was kind of PO'd because I was like, really? You're not going to come at me yourself? You're going to send your 16-year-old little son at me? I am 23. I'm a lot older than your 16-year-old son, and he's going to talk to me in such a manner as that. Then I had blocked her, so I unblocked her, and she called me, and then I called her back. She didn't answer. Then we were texting a bunch of mean stuff, and then I said, call me, and so she called me. And then when I hung up with her, she goes, fuck you, fat bitch, and you are a demonic bitch. And I was like, oh, so before you said I wasn't demonic, now you are admitting you think I am demonic. It was kind of funny because I was like, you're going back, you're being a hypocrite, you're going back on your word, plus, I'm not. And I was going to say something else, but I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, plus when you are mad at someone, you say things that you mean, that you actually mean, instead of not saying things you don't mean. When we do say things we don't mean, we say it because we want to hurt the person. But when we say things we truly mean, we do want to hurt them as well, but we want them to know that we believe that. So it's both. Anyway, so she did that, and that really hurt my feelings. I cried for 3 hours straight, and then I said, screw you. I am over it. I don't care. I told her I never want to speak to her or see her ever again in my life. And I don't. We are ended. Our friendship is ended. Done. Completely done. Shame on her for saying that. I have never once said anything mean to her, like you are fat, you are ugly, nothing. I called her a bitch a couple times, but as a joke, and she did the same to me. You can say things as a joke, whether it's say a bad word or not. It can be a joke, and she knew it was a joke. We both laughed about it, but I never maliciously said anything, even bitch, to her, other than when I cussed her out, I did. And I say something that was not very nice, and my sister got mad at me, which I understand. I shouldn't have said anything, but I was very upset because she was my best friend of 2 years, and she sent her son to come after me. And then she said that. She said I'm demonic bitch and fuck you fat bitch. She called me fat and demonic. And I was just like, wow, that's not very nice. Anyways, so then I had this other story. I got to think of what it was. Oh yeah, so I had a dream today about the lady who was being mean to me. I don't remember what it was about. But then she was mean to me yesterday. That's probably why I had the dream. Then I had a dream that my cousin was dead and it was my fault apparently. And I don't remember why, but we were having a funeral for him and I was crying a lot, but I also couldn't cry. It was super weird. I wanted to cry. I was almost crying, but I couldn't cry. And if I did cry, I would cry a lot. So it was kind of confusing for me. And I was just like, what is going on? So that happened, and that was very scary and very emotional and sad, honestly sad. And then also on a different note, I want to be in America's Got Talent. Not Britain's Got Talent, even though I have a British accent. Just kidding, I don't know what kind of accent this is. But I want to be on America's Got Talent and sing a couple songs, well, one song in particular. And that's A Dream to Dream for the Miserables. And so anyway, that happened. I'm closing my eyes because I am exhausted. I'm going to do some Snapchats. Oh my gosh, this is almost 35 minutes long. That means I have to end it now because this is going to take forever to download onto YouTube. And I'm all talked out because I am exhausted. I might take no, I have to do the TikToks first because if I lay down, my makeup will be ruined. So I must do the TikToks first. I wanted to take a shower before I see my boyfriend, but I think I'm not going to wash my hair because it's not that bad, but I'll just wash my body because I probably don't smell the best at the moment. I was working in a coffee shop yesterday and we have food and burritos, so I probably smell like burritos. So anyway, that is it for this video. It is now 35:05 on the screen, so I need to end this. I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic day, a fantastic week, a fantastic month and year, and I will see you in my next video. I love you all. God bless you all. Goodbye.